All right. 8 transition goals between both teams tonight. How did transition really play a role in this game out there?
It was huge. Obviously, the goaltenders were kind of seeing it. Both defenses were playing good 5-on-5, so sometimes those transition goals are difference makers.
Second longest game in National Lacrosse League history. Did it feel like it?
100%. By the end of it, the legs were heavy, but you just had to kind of grind it out, keep going, keep going, keep going.
For this team right now, the transition game in the last couple of weeks with Halifax and Buffalo was a lot tougher, and we didn't see defenders getting goals for this Knighthawks team until that week against Halifax here. I mean, how has it been just kind of reinvigorating the transition game a little bit?
Well, we pride ourselves on kind of not cheating and just kind of letting that transition game come to us. So there's going to be times where it does, and there's going to be times when it doesn't. So we just kind of let it come to us. We've got some really good transition players, and we'll take the opportunity when it comes.
On the defensive end of things, Jeff Teet's obviously a generational talent that you have to fight against, and 4 goals is containing him. I mean, how do you feel the team did against Jeff Teet?
I thought we did pretty good. Just some little lapses here and there and letting him get his hands free, and you just can't do that. It ends up in the back of your net. So other than that, a few couple lapses. Other than that, we played him pretty tough and made him really try to earn everything. And then Hartley, obviously, coming up for us when we did kind of break down, or he did have another opportunity. So credit to him, too.
Tell me about that a little bit. I mean, it's almost like you turned around, and when were you not surprised in overtime that he made all those saves?
It's really, really impressive what he's doing right now. We kind of talked about he's kind of making that the standard for himself, and it's really not. It's really difficult what he's doing. He's playing at an extremely high level, and we give him a ton of credit.
How has this team and the defensive end specifically been getting better and growing without Dan Coates in the lineup?
We have a lot of belief in the guys and in our systems that we play. So the more that we play together, we're just going to keep getting better and better and better.
Next week you take on another one of those generational talents in Tom Schreiber, and you're going to Toronto. What are you taking out of this game into that one?
First, we got to stop transition with those guys. They live and die on transition. So if we can stop their transition game, learn a little bit from some of the transition that we gave up in this game, we feel pretty confident.
Walk us through that game-winning goal when you get the ball. Like, what's going through your mind at that point, and how's the decision made of what shot you want to take, knowing what you've seen over the previous 73.5 minutes of the game?
I kind of just tried to keep my stick up high and see what he gave me as I was running down. I kind of put one already far side, and I think the other one was short side too. So just kind of knew I could kind of score both sides. So I just kind of tried to keep my stick up high and not let him kind of play his angles, and then hope for the best.
And at the end, after that went in, were you like, "Oh my God, thank God that went in. We're done."
Yeah, big time. It was a grind. We were back. We were down to 8 guys in the defensive end, which is just tough. So we were really going almost every shift for that overtime and even fourth quarter. So it was a sigh of relief for sure.